Today I'm going to talk about the gallery section. What we have going on here is a little collage. It's actually an auto collage. You originally weren't going to do that. You were going to have to actually upload each individual picture. But we thought, hey, wouldn't it be great if you could just upload all your pictures at once and it sets it for you? And that's what we did. So let's go ahead and jump right in. We want to come to the back end. What we want to come to is gallery. Alright, let's go ahead and click all albums so we can see what we currently have. And right now there's a few samples, I guess, if you want to keep these or not. It's obviously up to you. So let's go ahead and create a new one. We'll do that by clicking new albums, either here or here. And let's go ahead and give it a name, and the name that you give it right here. And then this text is what we put in the box below that, so in here. So I'm not really sure what name to use, so I'll just make something up for the time being. So we're just going to call this the Smith and Wesson event. Drop in some your text, your basic description, that kind of a thing's going to go there, and it's really, you got a small space, so try to keep it, you know, to a minimum. Otherwise the text is going to start pushing down outside of the picture. So I'm going to drop in some basic text. And now what I want to do is upload images, and I'm going to click this little icon right here for add media, and I'm going to go grab my 4 pictures. Now what's really important is that you grab pictures that are large enough. Some of the pictures that you've uploaded to your Dropbox folder are just not big enough. So let me see if I can find a quick example for you. Those are pretty good. There was one in here that I think I had like 200, 300 pixels, whatever, wide, which is not big enough. So just if you upload a picture and it looks squashed, it looks goofy, it looks out of whack, more than likely that is because it's not big enough. As well as another thing you got to remember is, and if we're looking at these pictures right here, we notice that these are actually portrait style as opposed to landscape, and you know it's vertical as opposed to horizontal. The system is really meant for horizontal like we see here. So keep that in mind. If you're uploading pictures like these tall pictures, it's not going to really crop down the way you want, because now you're forcing a vertical into a horizontal. I'm going to choose a couple of these so we can kind of see how that plays out, so you can kind of better understand. And when that happens, it's nothing wrong with the system, it's not broken, it's just basic math. You're trying to crop a horizontal, a vertical into a horizontal, and it might crop out parts of the picture you just don't want it to crop because, you know, it's an automated feature. So I'm going to go ahead and just choose 4 of these all at one time. It's going to go ahead and do its thing and crunch and save. Let's go ahead and give it a few seconds. Okay, and then once it's all set, what we want to do is click Save. And then you're going to notice up here it's going to say Gallery 4. That means it's done, because before you don't see that. You only see that upon upload. So let's go ahead and X this out. We should be set. That's Publish. And now hopefully if I come to the gallery page and refresh it, I should have a brand new gallery in place. And there we are. So a couple things is your fonts. I would take a look at that and let me know. Right now, if you only do a single line and a little bit of text, it fits in there perfectly. But if your text, your title is long, as well as this, it starts to push down into this. So if you can keep things single like this, great. If you think, hey, I may need like this large text, then what I would say is let me know, and what I'll do is I'll reduce the font size of this right here, as well as create spacing, the line height for this a little bit different. That way you can squeeze more stuff in there. Let me know, so that way I can do that for you. Okay, that's really it for the gallery. You upload the pictures and it's going to auto set it for you. And you know, don't forget what I said about the landscape and portrait style pictures and how it's going to crop for you. Otherwise you're going to have to actually open up Photoshop and size it you know, a little bit differently so it actually uploads it, you know, to your liking.